Orazio Ippolito, owner and head chef of Orazio's restaurant. Today we're making
our pasta con vodka.
I understand this is like an award-winning dish that we had 12 years ago that's been kind of hidden in the archives, and now we're releasing it today for the first time.
Yeah, we won the New York State Best Dish Award probably around 14 years ago with this, and we've been, a lot of people say all the cooking shows, when are you going to finally do that? Well, we're finally going to give the recipe out for this.
So they should get their pads and pencils.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
This is our signature dish at the restaurant.
Let's do it.
All right. So what we're going to do is we have a sauce pot here, and we're going to bring it up just a temp. But when I put the olive oil in, I always bring it up again just because that olive oil will cool down that pan a little bit. And then we're going to throw our onions in there.
Just a regular white onion?
Just a regular white onion. And like chefs say at school, kiss, keep it simple, stupid.
That's it.
And we don't get too crazy. And you'll see a lot of the best dishes, it's just keeping good items, good ingredients, and keeping it very simple. So we're going to cook our onions out a little bit, get a little bit of color on it, not much though.
Well, that looks good already.
Okay, so we have our onions sauteed. We're going to add a little bit of garlic, and we'll put this in later just so it doesn't burn on us. So you can smell that garlic cooking, pop in there.
That's getting happy there.
We'll dice up that prosciutto just a little bit. So we have a very good prosciutto that we use, and you want to buy a higher end prosciutto to give the sauce a little bit more flavor. So ours just going to fine chop it or julienne it actually, and we're going to throw it right in. And it's already cured. I mean, you can eat it, so it's not like bacon where you have to worry about it cooking out, but we will cook it out and render this flavor out of this prosciutto a little bit with the onions and garlic. So it's a nice fast dish too. That's something that you can make in 15 minutes at home. Then we'll take the favorite and we'll have a nice vodka added to our dish. And you'll want to be careful if you're doing this at home, because once that alcohol starts releasing, if we were to, usually you can get a little flare up on it. So we're going to cook that vodka out and let that vodka cook right into the onions. And I like to do that if I'm cooking with wine. Cook that alcohol right into that onion to get rid of that onion bite. And so we're good to go now. We'll add the marinara to it.
Okay.
And you can throw all that marinara in. This is going to be enough for like two dinners at home.
And this is your homemade marinara sauce.
Homemade marinara. And we saute, have a nice tomato, basil, onion, white wine, salt, pepper. Very, very simple, but awesome. Great ingredients. We're going to bring this up to a nice simmer. We'll add a pinch of salt and pepper to this.
Pinch. Some ground black pepper.
Yeah. And then we'll actually put some chiffonade of basil, and we'll chop up some parsley into it also. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. We go a little heavy on the basil, a little lighter on the parsley, just to add that freshness to it. While he's doing that, I'm going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper, because I do like it just a touch spicy, but not a lot. Just enough to where you can taste it at the end of eating it.
He's going
to add our chiffonade basil.
And our fresh diced
parsley. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a simmer. And you can probably simmer this for about 10 minutes at home. Let those flavors marry together. And then we're going to add some heavy cream and our Romano. And this is in-house. We grate our own Pecorino Romano cheese.
And that's a goat's cheese,
yes.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we'll add that. We'll add the heavy cream.
Okay.
And all that cream. And it'll make it a little loose. And all we're going to do is just cook it out now. And we're ready to go. We got a nice simmer here. And we're going to take our pasta that's cooked. And we're just going to simmer it into that sauce for just a few minutes, just to cook that flavor right into it. But you can see the fresh basil, the prosciutto, the vodka, the tomatoes. And then what we'll do is we're going to saute some shrimp that we already have marinating overnight with some Cajun seasoning. We'll plate this up and put that shrimp over the top.
I can't wait.
Nice loaf of bread and you're all set.
I'm good to go. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely fabulous. Now, if I want, I can get this in Portofino's, the banquet facility?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we not only serve it for lunch and dinner at the restaurant, but you can come to Portofino's, our banquet facility, have it for any of your parties, buffet, sit down, and stop at the restaurant, Orazio's Restaurant, 9415 Main Street in Clarence. Come dine with me, Western New York.